he went to his end of the piece, and with his back to Minobe's end of the piece, he sort of curled up in a ball and was just sort of shaking, and then he jumped up and was hopping around like a kid who had just gotten a lightsaber for Christmas.
Sure.
It was great. But
ladies and gentlemen,
we've got a gold medal match. We've got a gold medal match
Westend Grand Prix Women Epee
and this is going to be
competition
really
Budapest.
interesting for a lot of reasons.
In the final, Sera Korea.
Sera of Korea,
She will face in
brilliant,
the final
tactically
Alexandra,
brilliant,
Louis-Marie
and
France.
Alexandra Louis-Marie of
The
France,
referee, Olivier
who is a
Bastens,
full
with the referee
head
Denis
taller
Dora, assistants Anna
than
Kovalian,
Sera,
Julia Gurniacev.
and that doesn't
Referee, please
necessarily
start the final. Thank you.
mean something bad for Sera, because, I mean, you know, you look at somebody you used to fence with as a junior.
Sure.
Whose name is just completely Italian fencer. She was champion at one time.
Flamingo.
Fiamingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all about how you use your distance. It's not about
Exactly.
the height or the power necessarily you have. If you can use the distance rise, you can close that gap of height that you might have with your opponent. And if Song plays her distance correctly, and if she can manage to get ahead maybe one or two touches, and then she plays in her defensive area,
Yeah.
we'll see a very interesting match there.
I think they're taking the tape off. I think she's asking for more tape because of the light. It's interesting because it
Louis-Marie
looks
has
to
her
me,
tape inside of her mask.
her tape is on the inside of her mask, and you know, just from a rule standpoint, well, I'm not going to get into that now, but I think it probably should be
Inside.
inside the mask. But these two have, you know, in the first match
En garde. Milieu de la piste.
between Song
Milieu.
and Ngom,
Allez.
I haven't noticed anybody else with tape except now for Louis-Marie. Sort of the good news is that you're going to be on the podium piece under the TV lights, and the bad news is you're going to be on the podium piece underneath the TV lights.
True.
Halt.
It's double start.
En garde. Prête.
This
Allez.
for the gold medal.
Halt. Touché. Point.
Very nice from Louis-Marie. She was able to push Song at the very end of the strip and then getting it with the right timing when she was trying to disengage.
Yeah, and there was nothing really Song could do about that.
True.
En garde. Prête. Allez.
And Olivier Bastien of Belgium, our referee for this gold medal match.
Halt. Touché. Point. En garde. Prête. Allez.
It's a lucky escape there.
Halt, touché.
It's a double,
Point.
but Song, she's got to come up with a way to
En garde.
counter that,
Prête, allez.
and reach is playing a factor here on the back line.
Yep, I think she's getting pushed too much towards the end of the strip, and that's why she's having a hard time using the distance that she always uses so carefully and she's so good at and she has mastered. Just because she doesn't have enough space to retreat and she might get out of the strip, and that's what Louis-Marie is doing. She's just pushing her so much to the end that she knows that then she can control the touch like now.
Well, there, and Song, we see her trying to do, she tries to do a sort of a ducking counter there, and before she can even get into a crouched position, Louis-Marie just keeps coming forward, coming forward, coming
Reaches.
forward, and there's nothing she can do.
True.
Halt, touché. Point.
Well, you got to give Song Sera credit. Now, Louis-Marie is asking for a video review here because was she on the floor when she got the hit?
Changement. Touche après la chute.
And
En garde. Prêt. En
I think the
garde.
call there was that she went to the floor to avoid the hit,
And then she scored, yeah. So there's no touch in that case.
and she's got a yellow card.
En garde. Prête. Allez.
Well, Louis-Marie retreats to her end of the piece to reset. And time runs out here in the opening period of this gold medal match. And everything's coming up roses for Alexandra. Louis-Marie. Song Sera is not in control of this match.
Not at all. I think Louis-Marie is really doing a great job, like I said before, in pushing Song at the very end of the strip where she doesn't have enough space to retreat and use the distance properly. And she's getting stuck in the last meter. And that way Louis-Marie is able to get through with a long lunge and using her height and length against Song.
So what is, you know, what can Song Sera do?
I think she needs to try to find a way to score before she reaches the very end of the strip. She needs to somehow block Louis-Marie, maybe
Mesdames, s'il vous
fake
plaît.
some sort of attack in
or get inside the
and
blade.
get inside her blade, but before she's at the very end of the strip, because that has not worked in her
Yeah.
favor at all.
No, that way madness lies.
En garde. Prête. Allez. Halt. Touché.
Well,
Point.
Song Sera comes out on her front foot and starts pushing Louis-Marie back and immediately pays the price.
And she's ready to pick her up in counter 6.
Halt. Touché.
It's a double
Point.
of absolutely no use
En garde.
to Song.
Prête. Prête. Allez. Halt. Touché.
Okay, ducking counter works there. And Louis Marie just goes right over the top. Her
Great timing.
yeah.
Yep, that was a great timing.
Yeah, perfect.
Allez.
But she's got to string together some more of those. And maybe it looks like her confidence was really shaken in that first period. And if she can rediscover that, refine it, restart it, this can be a different match. Lovely. Comes in low and then comes up.
En garde. En garde. Prête. Allez. Halte. Touché. Point.
Yeah. Louis Marie says enough of that.
Yep.
En garde.
And she's good at that, so if she keeps
En garde.
pushing Song at the last meter, that's where she's getting all her single touches. Most of them, I should say.
Somebody really smart once said something along the lines of you keep doing the same thing over and over again expecting a different result. It's a sign of madness.
Halte.
Again, putting pressure and then going for the touch.
Well, timing there was absolutely perfect this time from Louis Marie.
En garde.
She was just waiting with her arm out.
Her tip was ready.
Halte. Touché. Point.
That was nice from Song.
Coach, please. En garde. Prête. Allez.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Especially seeing a person with a French grip having that power to pick up the blade and then doing a very quick riposte. That was an amazing touch.
En garde.
Really nice control.
Prête. Allez.
Now she's getting back to the back line again.
Very dangerous for her. Yep.
Touché.
But she manages a double touch.
Yeah. But she didn't go down. She just kept her arm out.
Allez.
And that'll do it for the second. And Song Sera, well, we're level. We're level.
It's a very even match indeed.
And a couple of big things happened there. Tell me if you agree or disagree. But there were two things. There was one, there was a ducking counter where the timing was perfect for Song.
Yes.
Yes, Alexandra Louis Marie was able to pick her off with those, you know, with her timing was also really good. But there were a couple of things. Then there was the long, low lunge where then she came up and got the hit from below.
For Song, yep.
And so there were a couple of things there that I think maybe restored some confidence.
And the
in
balance of the
Song
bout.
Yeah, that is it enough
En garde.
to put her on top of the podium? We can't say now. We're tied at 9, but she's not letting Alexandra
En garde.
Louis-Marie just walk all over her.
True, she's fighting for every single touch and trying to find a way back, even if she's below.
Halte, touché.
Well,
Point.
and there it is.
En garde. En garde. Prêt. Allez. Halte, touché.
Nice.
Oh, that was nice.
Surprising attack. Louis-Marie was not able to pick up the blade fast enough.
En garde. Prête. Allez.
And Song very deftly worked her way inside before she finished the attack. And she's being more effective upright,
True.
even though she's at a disadvantage in terms of reach and height.
And height.
En garde. Prête. Allez.
Oh, and I think we should mention she's in the lead.
Halte, touché. Point.
But there's always that. There's
They're tied
always
again.
that from Alexandra Louis-Marie. She's got it level, and now she wants to straighten her hair. And hit the reset clock for everybody here.
Madame Louis-Marie. Masque.
And referee Bastien, I think, is not going to have that.
Faster, plus vite. Masque.
Fast, he says.
En garde. Prête. Allez. Halte, touché.
Double.
Point. En garde.
We're
Prêt.
getting into really
Allez.
interesting territory here. Will Louis-Marie just try and force a win here?
And Song patiently waiting.
Halte,
But
touché.
Louis-Marie got her this time.
En garde. Prête. Allez.
Song cannot let Louis-Marie get another hit.
Touché.
A double.
Point. En garde.
No margin for error for Song Sera. Can she do it?
Halte.
Halt, nothing given.
Rien. Vidéo.
The- It always amuses me when people ask for a video when on a halt call.
Sure.
There is no audio on the referee system.
Right. She was passed.
Prête. Allez.
And goes through it.
Alexandra Louis-Marie, you are the 2020 Westend Grand Prix Women's Epee champion. And Song Sera, I mean, you know, she's coming away with the silver medal, and in that last exchange, she found the blade. She found the blade.
She did it. Amazing.
But she couldn't do anything with it, and because it is France, she will be thrown in the air. Well, maybe only once.
And after this short celebration, we will
Congratulations to
continue our program with the
Alexandra
men's
Louis
Epee
Marie.
Final.
Song Sera, I'm sure, is going to be a little disappointed, but this is the biggest day she's had in quite a while.
They both played a wonderful game. They both have strengths and weaknesses, and they used their touches to the best. I think it was unbelievable exchange of good fencing from both of them.
Well, this is the first time in almost 4 years that Song Sera's been on the podium. And a silver medal and a bucket full of points is not a, you know.
It's really good.
And there it is, official.